What up, you guys? This is Rafael with Tops of Collectibles, and in this video, we're going to talk about the tariffs that are basically in full swing. I am a little late to the party because I have a full-time job and I've been busy, so I'm here late at night making this video, but I'm also going to give you my perspective on what you should be doing as a consumer to try to go past the whole debacle that these tariffs are going to bring to the Japanese products. So let's dive in. All right, so if you haven't yet seen that the tariffs are in full swing, it's not just for Japan, it's for a bunch of other countries. I'll put a screenshot up on here, but essentially tariffs are going to happen. From what I hear, it's going to be somewhere around the April 9th or 10th next week. But these tariffs are going to affect a lot of the Japanese products. The reason why we put so much emphasis into it is because a lot of small shops import from Japan Japanese products, and it's definitely going to have an impact on your TCG Japanese. What we are seeing right now is that a lot of shops that took pre-orders for Glorio Team Rocket, they are starting to cancel orders for people because these tariffs are going into place. So I personally have seen Glorio Team Rocket pre-orders for like $200 for the longest time, several weeks. But now with the tariffs starting today, I started to see a shot up in price, and I posted this on my Instagram. Some of the stores are listing them for like $258, which essentially adds up to about 25% increase. And that's understandable, right? They're afraid. There's FOMO. They don't know what the tariffs, if the tariffs are going to go into effect on that certain date, or when it's going to apply, or how it all is going to play out. But they already protected themselves because those are the pre-orders that they're trying to fulfill at that price to try to avoid the tariffs. But there are other people in the community and other groups that are trying to take advantage of this. And especially in the Facebook groups, you'll see a lot of people trying to create this FOMO and sell you this FOMO package with a green cucumber embedded and try to sell you this Glorio Team Rocket at like $450 because of the tariffs. It's gonna go up in price and all hell's gonna break loose. So you gotta pre-order now at these prices or you're gonna miss out. That is the definition of FOMO, fear of missing out. Do not fall into FOMO. This is one of the reasons why I don't do pre-orders. It is essentially a interest-free loan that people give you ahead of time that you can use to buy product, sell at little margin profits until the set releases. Some people do these pre-orders months in advance. I am having people in my inbox asking me if I'm going to have these sets available and when I'm going to have them. And they're telling me that some of the pre-orders that they had from months ago at $150 for booster boxes of Glorio Team Rockets already being canceled. So they're looking to see where they can get their stuff from. And the answer is always going to be the same. I am not taking any pre-orders until I have the products in hand, because in my opinion, pre-orders open a room for chaos when a black swan event happened. This right here, tariffs, is a black swan event. A lot of people that took pre-orders are forced to either cancel orders or charge that 25% to the customers. And that just doesn't look good. That's not good business practice. But their hand is forced. They don't have anything else because they're going to take a loss on those products. The margins that you get from Japanese are very thin as it is, usually 15-20% at most. And if you're charging a 25% tariffs on top of that, then you're losing money on every single box. And you may be thinking, well, how much could it be? Well, think about it. If they sold 1,000 pre-orders at $200 a box of Glorio Team Rocket, that's $200K, $200,000. Do you think that they grab that money and just, oh, I'm going to put it in this $200K, I'm going to put it in this corner, and I'm going to wait months until Glorio Team Rocket comes out, and then I'm going to pull it out and buy it from a supplier in Japan? You think that's what they're doing? No. It is essentially an interest-free loan for months, depending on how far ahead they open the pre-orders, and they're using that money to rotate any other product to make profit. And I mean, they're working that money. They're buying product here, slabs, whatever the case may be, and they're working it. When the time comes, hopefully they have already worked that money to be able to create more profit to then have enough to buy whatever the price is for those boxes from the supplier. Hopefully they have a backup account that things go south, they're able to fulfill those orders, or they're able to just refund it, right? They don't have that money tied up with product. But usually that's how it works. It's an interest-free money that you, the customer, gives to the small shops or medium or even large TCG shops do it. And then they go and buy from their supplier. the suppliers in Japan cannot guarantee, unless you have a really good relationship with one, they usually don't guarantee a price until the set releases, whatever the price is until the set releases. And usually at release, prices tend to go pretty high. Days before, it stays pretty stable in the high, and it'll once it releases, it'll go down a little bit and then spikes back up continuously over time as the demand continues to grow. We saw it with Toronto Festival. It happened at 151. So one of the clients that messaged me said that their pre-orders were canceled, and what they were told is that their supplier in Japan is charging them a lot more than what they thought they were going to get the product for, and so they're forced to cancel. That is not true. That is not how tariffs work. Whoever imports the product is who pays the tariffs. So if Japan has tariffs for our American products, when Japan orders from us and they import it out to their country, they are the ones that are going to pay for the tariffs. In this situation, because of this reciprocal tariffs, we are the importer. So if we order Japanese booster boxes from Japan, Japan's not going to change the prices. Their prices are going to stay the same. What we're going to see is that when we bring it in, the American government's going to see that you, as an importer, is moving product in from the outside. In this example, Japan, then they'll look at the little sheet and they'll say, oh, 25% tariffs. All right, if you want this product, you need to pay 25% tariffs fee to be able to get it. It's either going to come through the carrier or however they, I don't know how exactly it's going to go, but usually you're going to have to be responsible for that 25%. I have about 3 suppliers. I reached out to all 3 of them and I asked the same exact question. Are you going to raise your prices due to the tariffs? And they all responded the same way. As of right now, as of today, 4/3/2025, we are not changing the prices. The prices or the fees are going to come from your local government. Please reach out to them and get details. It's all being charged once it comes in from Japan, because we are the importers. So as long as you understand that, then you know that it's up to that TCG shop that you pre-order from to fulfill their end of the deal, because they took your money up front and they guaranteed you a product. Usually, look at the disclaimer. They'll say that regardless of what happened with the market, we'll guarantee the product. Some of them will put that in the disclaimer. If you have that in your order when you placed it, maybe you are covered and they have to bite the bullet. If you don't have that, then they're going to cancel the order or they're going to make you pay the 25% to be able to get for you to be able to get the product. More than likely, you're going to get canceled. Like some of the people are already getting canceled. So what can you do to not fall victim or to not fall into whatever this whole terrorist thing ends up becoming? Well, number one, and probably the best advice that I can give you is do not FOMO. Do not fall into this ridiculous post. People trying to say that the tariffs are going to increase everything. It's going to go to $450. That is just crazy talking. Do not fall into that. Do not pre-order boxes for $400 or $300. Just don't do that. These prices are not going to stick after the release of Gloria Team Rocket. Number 2, if you don't really need Japanese booster boxes and you don't really like Japanese, or you're not looking to be the first to market with a PSA 10, Mewtwo, whatever cards they end up coming up with, if you really don't need the Japanese cards, Gloria Team Rocket, and you're not really seeking for a card in the set, and you're just trying to be the first to market, you don't really want it too much, just sit it out. Let it play out, let it burn, watch it all happen, wait days after the release, and then make your move to get a Gloria Team Rocket. That's what I would do, right? Number 3, if you must, right? This is if you must. If you want to be first to market, a lot of people like to rip Japanese because they are able to get first to market with those great cards that are going to show up in the English Destined Rivals later in May. Then if you want to be first to market, pre-order, but know that it's 25%. 25% of $100 is $25, right? So if pre-orders have been going for $200, you should not be paying more than $250. $250, draw the line, because people have been pre-ordering at $200 for a long time. So 25% on top of that, it's $250. Draw the line there. Find a shop that will take your pre-order and will take a hit for you if things go south, or more south than what they already are. But be conservative at the same time, because I'm telling you, Japanese fluctuates, and it fluctuates hard. We saw it with Heatwave Arena. It went from 80, 90 to 100, 110, and then it bounced back to 90 all the way down to 80. This is supplier Japan prices, and then it's been slowly creeping back up, right? And I foresee that both of them, Heatwave Arena and Glorio Team Rocket, when Destined Rival comes out and the cards are all fully revealed and all of this comes out more to light, more people are going to want to get the set and try to grade either Japanese cards or English cards, and there's going to be more demand for it. I do not have any pre-orders. I will not be doing any pre-orders. I will have Glorio Team Rocket, but until I know what I'm going to get and at the price that I'm going to get it, and if it is a good price for the market at the time, then I will get it. If it's not, then I'm just going to get it when I get it. And that's just how it is. For the English Destined Rivals, I also will have it, but again, I don't know when, and I don't know how it's going to play out because I do not have distribution access. And I keep saying that over and over. Until I get distribution access and I can get somewhat of my numbers allocated before a release of a set, I am not opening the door for any pre-orders because I do not want to be canceling people or having people to pay extra because I didn't see a Black Swan event like the one we're experiencing right now. And so that's my opinion on the whole deal. Be mindful of the market, know how the tariffs are applied, and proceed with caution. We don't know yet how and when they will actually go into effect. April 9th and 10th was the date that was thrown out there. There's a lot of posts about that. I don't know if that's going to happen with tariffs and the whole government political thing that keeps happening. It could fluctuate. For all we know, it could get canceled by the time they come into some crazy rebuttal with the countries or agreement of some sort, and all of a sudden we don't have tariffs. And now you just have pre-orders at $250 that they're going to force you to take. They can cancel on you, but you can cancel on them. Or if you are going to cancel on them, they will charge you a restocking fee. Most of them will, because that's just how businesses work. That's capitalism for you. So I hope you guys got some insight from this video. So I don't know if this was something that nobody has talked about yet, but that was just my input in regards to the whole thing. And if you guys need Japanese booster boxes or packs, I still have some available at topsofcollectibles.com. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing, because I am curious, genuinely curious to see what you guys, are dealing with. And if you are thinking about pre-ordering the new set of Team Rocket or not, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.